Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. It is the 17th of April, nearly midnight here. We are on the verge. We are on the verge of hearing the announcement from Verge. So I'm up. I just can't wait. I don't own any Verge, but I'm seriously so interested in what they have to say, because they are claiming that this is the biggest partnership in cryptocurrency history, and I just can't imagine. I did a video last week that did a little bit of hunting down some rabbit holes to see if I could figure out what it is that they were going to say. I don't think I found out, but if I did, I will be sure to let you know, because maybe I'm a better sleuth than I think I am. All right, so let's just have fun. I'm sure that there are going to be some YouTube influencers that are going to broadcast live, and I think it's going to be kind of a fun little experience. And if it's big, wow. If it's not significant, I'm sure we're going to see a big crash in the price, because the price of Verge has been just skyrocketing. So what did we see here? It has climbed at 34% with no sign of letting up. Yeah, I hope those people who are going all in on Verge, I hope they're not disappointed. Yeah, okay, so let's take a quick look at the market. We've been able to hang on to this market cap over 300 billion, which is really fantastic. Bitcoin has lost a little bit of dominance. We're just down a little bit, down to 41.6. But, I don't know. There's two ways to look at it. There's a guy on the YouTube called Kirby, and I really enjoy his videos. He talks about the positive side of Bitcoin losing a little bit of its dominance, and that is that the altcoins can have a life of their own. So, it is what it is. But the wonderful thing, look at this. Green, 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 green. We've got a little bit of 0.44% red with Tether, but who cares about that? That really is insignificant. It's not even worth mentioning. And we have to come all the way down to one chain before we find any red. And even that red at 2.5% being off is not that bad. And they've had such an incredible rise lately that that's to be expected. So anyway, I'm feeling good. Anytime it's green is a good day for me. All right, the news for you just a couple of hours ago is Kraken announced that the crypto exchange is going to leave the Japanese market. Well, the US-based crypto trading platform Kraken has made a shocking announcement. The team said they would ease to operate on the Japanese market in the near future. I don't think it's so shocking. There's 32, count them, exchanges in Japan. Of those 32, only 16 have officially been recognized with a green light and licensed by the FSA, which is the Financial Service Agency of Japan. They act as the watchdog to recently go really on an inspection basis, exchange by exchange by exchange, and making sure that they meet the criteria of safety standards that they have set to make it possible to operate. Binance didn't want to play that game, so they said, see ya, sayonara, I'm heading to Malta. And I really think that the decision, as it says here, was influenced by the changes in the Japanese regulation. I believe it. You read some articles and they say that, here's what they say. Suspending services for Japan residents will allow us to better focus on our resources to improve in other geographical areas. There are other articles cite that it was a cost-saving measure. Well, I don't think so. I think that anybody who can't operate correctly in Japan has problems with the FSA. And maybe these exchanges aren't operating like they should, or maybe the FSA is just unreasonable. I'm not sure which it is. It's probably a little of both. So regardless of the strict regulations across the country, Japan is an important player in the crypto industry. Recently, Yahoo Japan has announced its acquisition of a crypto trading platform in order to enter this digital market. Well, they actually just took a stake. They didn't buy the whole platform. Yesterday, I did a video that talked about the major players in the exchange space, and they have very deep pockets and huge influence, and it's getting incredibly competitive. Competitive with promotions like GMO has got to rent your Bitcoin, so they're going to pay you a guaranteed percentage, like a certificate of deposit, if you let them rent, if you give your Bitcoin to them for a period of time, and that percentage varies depending on how long the rental is. And then you have other exchanges that are lowering their fees and then using a lot of talent to promote in huge marketing campaigns. I mean, it's just getting even GMO is even offering some of their employees the option to receive Bitcoin for their salary. So it's just becoming a space for huge, serious players with lots of money. And you have to also then play by the rules that are being set by the FSA. It's too bad for Kraken because this is the largest market for Bitcoin in the world, and I'm sure that it's going to put a dent in their pocketbook. But I think for purposes of making it easy for them to concentrate on other markets that don't have this tight regulation, maybe that's just their business decision. Yeah. Okay, so, wow, today the central bank, the BOJ, which is the Bank of Japan, is really fantastic and transparent, and they will print out their notes in Japanese and English and make them available in PDF on their website. So this is today's April 16th. Okay, I'm sorry. It's yesterday's notes that they had on the central banking in a digital age, and their closing remarks at the IMF JFSA BOJ conference on Fintech. And there is quite a bit of reference to the cryptocurrency strategy in here. They have decided not to issue their own coin, which is not surprising. And the great thing is there's nothing negative in here at all. So they're still watching. They still realize that the space is evolving, and they see, I think, some financial benefits to stay close and offer solutions for their customers in tandem with the space. So yeah, there's nothing negative. I'll put a link, though, down into the comment section if you're interested in reading it. I think it's always interesting reading, and we need to pay attention to the Bank of Japan because according to yesterday's article with Ripple is telling the UK that they need to act more like Japan. So Japan is becoming the leader. People are starting to use them as the poster child, if you will, for cryptocurrency. And that if we pay attention to the Bank of Japan, we can get an indication of where they might go in further regulation. Okay, so that's all I have to say. Let's get back to finding out if we know who the big partner is with Verge. Yeah, enjoy it. And again, if you're trading today, I wish you lots of great trades. If you're hodling, just hodl and give yourself a break and don't check the price every 5 minutes. I think that's really healthy advice for you. All right, everybody, please